In the 20th century, the nuclear arms race defined the global balance of power. In the 21st century, that defining struggle is being replaced by the race for dominance in artificial intelligence. This isn't just a technological competition, it's a global contest for influence, control, and the ability to shape the future. Artificial intelligence is becoming the new currency of power. It's transforming how countries defend themselves, how economies function, and how societies are governed. At its core, AI is about processing vast amounts of data and making decisions at incredible speed. In warfare, it's powering autonomous drones and predictive analysis. In governance, it's helping track populations, allocate resources, and even monitor dissent. In business, it's driving automation, personalization, and competition at a global scale. The implications are profound, and no major power wants to be left behind. Because in this emerging landscape, data is the new oil, and processing power is the new weaponry. The United States has long led the AI frontier. It's home to global tech giants like Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Meta, and Amazon, and its universities train much of the world's top AI talent. The private sector is driving innovation at an extraordinary pace, while the US government has started to frame AI as a matter of national security. There's growing investment in defense-related AI research, new export controls to limit China's access to high-end chips, and efforts to reshore semiconductor production. But with all its strengths, the US faces structural challenges, fragmented regulations, an over-reliance on private enterprise, and gaps in infrastructure. The concern in Washington is not just about being ahead, it's about staying ahead, and protecting the tools that have defined American power for decades. In contrast, China is pursuing a state-driven, highly coordinated AI strategy. Beijing has declared AI development a national priority and is investing billions into everything from smart cities and facial recognition systems to military AI applications. Unlike the US, China benefits from centralized control, sweeping access to data, and minimal privacy constraints. That gives its algorithms a major advantage in scale and training. Domestically, AI is integrated into everyday life, from traffic control to surveillance, while globally, China is expanding its reach through the digital Silk Road, exporting its technology to developing countries and embedding its digital infrastructure across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. This isn't just about competition, it's about spreading a vision of technological governance that aligns with Beijing's values of control, efficiency, and stability. In the middle of this power struggle lies the global south, not always major players in AI development, but deeply affected by the race. Many of these countries are on the receiving end of imported technologies, from Western cloud platforms to Chinese surveillance networks. Some are being offered smart city packages, facial recognition systems, and AI tools with little oversight or regulation. Others are pushing back, crafting their own data laws, forming regional alliances, and investing in digital literacy to protect their autonomy. Still, the reality is stark. Many nations are being pulled into a global tech tug-of-war, often forced to choose between aligning with Western liberalism or China's model of digital authoritarianism. Beyond competition and capability lies a deeper challenge: governance. As AI systems become more powerful and pervasive, the need for ethical frameworks and international rules is urgent. What happens when an algorithm makes a life-or-death decision? Who is accountable when AI discriminates, manipulates, or fails? Western nations, especially the US and EU, are promoting principles like transparency, fairness, and human oversight. Meanwhile, China is advancing its own standards rooted in control, harmony, and centralized authority. But so far, there is no global consensus, no AI equivalent of a nuclear treaty, no binding framework, no red lines. That vacuum opens the door to misuse, escalation, and inequality. AI is also transforming the nature of military power. Autonomous weapons, real-time surveillance, battlefield analytics, these are no longer science fiction. They're being deployed and refined right now. The US Department of Defense has multiple AI modernization programs. China is integrating AI into its military doctrine. Other nations, from Israel to India, are racing to develop homegrown AI defense capabilities. But unlike conventional weapons, AI moves fast and invisibly. The risks of miscalculation, cyber sabotage, or algorithmic conflict are high, and there are few agreed-upon rules to manage them. In the end, the AI race may not have a single winner. What matters most is not who has the fastest algorithm, but who shapes the infrastructure, sets the standards, and earns global trust. AI is a force multiplier. It amplifies the systems, values, and priorities of those who wield it. In free societies, it may empower transparency, inclusion, and innovation. In authoritarian regimes, it may deepen control and repression. What's at stake is not just technological leadership, but the architecture of the future, how we live, how we are governed, and who gets to decide. So the question isn't just, who will win the AI race? The deeper question is, what kind of world will that race create?